Good morning, everyone. I hope you're having a wonderful day. We are back here with some Minecraft. Sorry I've been absent for so long. Just trying to get my shit together. Been working on around the property with what I can, being my medical condition. So, and I've still got more to do. I've got another, close to a third of an acre to finish getting plowed up. Well, tilled up. That way I can get it set for spring planting. Was hoping to get it done, but I went down because of my back recently, so I wasn't able to really work out there. That same injury also threw me back on my exercises for my lung assistance, so that really messed with me. But we're going to jump in here to create Chronicles, the end adventure. Create a new world here, and we'll see what we can do. Hope everyone's having a good start of the week here. Survival. For those that don't know, I always turn cheats on because I played one world where something was not available. It shouldn't be really happen in this one. It was a sky block that it happened in. Where I wasn't able to get one of the items. So I had to actually double back and get... I wasn't able to actually progress forward. At some point, something was supposed to have happened, and it didn't happen, or for whatever reason, I could not get what I needed, and therefore couldn't continue forward in the skyblock. And I was debating between this and create to mechanism skyblock. I generally enjoy the skyblocks more, but I figured this one looked like fun. We'll give it a try, see how it goes. And the dogs are up and moving around because they sound like a herd of elephants. Alright, so let's go ahead and move this stuff around. This all looks... Let me go ahead and swing around and get everything to load up. Okay, bread. Let's grab some berries while this all loads. What is my... Video settings 12. Okay, that shouldn't be that bad. Alright, so bad house right there. That I'm guessing isn't friendly either. I think the only real friendly stuff in these areas is generally places like villages. We do not need those. It says pumpkin, but I question it. Alright, so let's head off to the northwest. I think that's going to be our best route. Ow. We might, you know what, let's go ahead and get a tree chopped down real quick. That way we can get a basic pickaxe. Actually, one of the best things to do after I get this tree chopped down is open up the quest book, see what it has to say. I'm probably going to look for more of a plains biome to get this all going. That'll help with the create side of all this, get things processed. Jesus. Let's do this. There. And break this. Now we'll be able to get back out of this tree a lot easier. options, sounds. I'll turn those sounds back, the music back on in between streams. That way the start isn't so silent. Until I can swing picking up the music again. Alright, let's grab those. I do want the, there we go. Definitely gotta have the silly little, oh my god. These, the saplings, there we go. Okay, don't know what that is, don't want to play with it. Don't want to play with that beehive either. Beehives are not supposed to be walking around. Alright, something's getting broke today. The dogs are starting to play really rough. Alright, let's take a look here at the map. There we go. Let's keep that on follow. So we got a nice large area right here. Cows, bees. That's kind of hilly, but there is something up there. So let's head up there real quick, see what we can find there. Oh, I see the smoke from here. See what we can find up there, and see if we can't get a little bit of a head start. I know on the first one, this series, the one previously with the dragon on the face, I forget the name at this point. Going to towns was a great way to get a heads up on, oh, we got a farmer or something up here, a beekeeper, I bet. Was a great way to get started because it gave you lots of the items that you needed. And you're locked in there, aren't you? And you don't have anything in here. We'll keep you locked in there for your safety. But you don't really have anything here, do you? I mean, you got some green wool. Could strip a little off the top, and then you might get hit by lightning. We might want to keep you for a trader down the road, so we're not going to... I don't want to take that away from you. Let's see here. We got a bridge right here, so maybe there's a village up here. I would like to at least find a village. Name. There we go. We'll keep that out there just in case. I do like that area. It's nice and wide open. Will allow for some nice easy builds for us to get started. Nothing there that we need. Okay, so let's go across the bridge and then check the map, see if there's anything else. Oh, looks like we got something right there. Lots of pigs. Lots and lots of piggies. Okay, this is the second structure with nothing really. Looks like there's something else right up here. Okay, I recognize that building right there. We are not playing with that because that's filled with creepers. Hey, Wolfie. Let's see here. Anything else on the map right now? This is supposed to, I thought, stay locked on me. Well, let's head this way. We may just be starting from scratch on everything, so if that be the case, that be the case. Hey, by the way, if you'd like to see the VOD on this, it'll be over on YouTube. Let's grab some leather. It's 3, we need 1 more. We also need some wool. That should be our 3 wool that we need. See if this cow will give us our final. There we go. Now we got all of our leather. The only thing we need left now is string. But I'm not going to sweat string too much. Let's see here. Okay, that's not a craft. That's not what I came in here to make either. This is what I came in here to make. Just because we're getting close to the end of the day here. What is this? That's interesting. There's a layer. Oh, okay, that's... Okay, this is a whole little area. Still not really seeing anything. Let's take some red with us. Sleep. Avoid any headaches. Oh, that's just carpet. I was hoping for some moss there. Alright, let's look around on our map a little bit more. Okay, see, now we're locked on us. There's something there, but... Let's go across the water. The shaders look nice, so that's a good thing. There's some sugar cane, so we'll grab that. Some bamboo would be really nice too. We can get that found. Horses. 1 village, please. What's this? An orange daisy. A rose. Dandelion. How about these ones? Do these break down like... Nice. Okay. So someone did a little bit of homework there. Got the, the biome's working with dyes finally. That's always nice to see when mod packs are actually working together. Bad apples. Can we have apples? Guess I gotta have... Yeah, gotta have a... Oh, let's get some food. Let's see here. 2... No? ripe orchard. Not the hoe. I guess not. Okay. Oh, that's a disappointment. But I'll survive. Okay, where do we want to go? I think north is probably the best route to go. We kind of know what's south. Oh, there could be a village right there in that one section, and I'm ignoring it. What are these? Are these those lollipop flowers? Yellow dye. Interesting. So, definitely liking that. We got all that going on with the biomes. Makes for when you're looking for oh, a brown sheep with the baby. Oh, we got some cows. Hey, Moo Bloom. Makes for when you're looking for dyes a little less stressful trying to find the originals. The original flowers to do it with. Okay, that's all bone right there, so we might take that. Okay. Yeah, maybe if we run across a dog again, we can get ourselves a doggo. Alright. The fishies. Alright, let's swim across and see what we can come up with. I'm not a big fan of this prairie. These, the grass there just, and I'm not a big fan of this biome either, the, yeah, however you want to say, the shrubland. So easy that big holes can be hidden in it. If we can find a vent. And actually, you know what? Let me swim up here real quick. So we can find out what we're doing here, for sure. Alright. Oh, some cookies. Thank you for playing in Adventure, a cozy and creative journey built around exploration, light automation, and flexible progression. In this world, your ultimate goal is to choose, if you choose to accept this, is to open the end portal, but don't be fooled. This will be no easy task. To achieve it, you must collect 12 unique Eyes of Ender, each crafted from 3 fragments tied to different challenges: combat, automation, and exploration. You'll also discover the Order of Engineers, an ancient society offering optional tasks across 3 tiers. These grant seals you can trade in the market for valuable items. Play your way as a builder, tinkerer, explorer, boss slayer, or magician. There's no forced progression, and recipes remain mostly unchanged to preserve each mod's original vision. Some exclusive items are locked behind the market to make it more rewarding. I need to slow down on my reading. Looking for a tougher gated experience? Try our other pack, Create Chronicles, Bosses, and Beyond, with full progression, locks, and greater challenges. You can always open quest books by pressing F4. Okay, I thought this was just an expansion to that. Alright, claiming chunks. Yep. That seems to be about the same. Shaders. Yep, we've got them on already. Mastering that. Yep. Keybinds, yep. B's always been the best one for me, in my opinion. Okay. And this is what we're going to be shooting for first, is get the backpack opened up, but it looks like we got a lot of water in our way, so let's go ahead. Let's see here. No, so they are colored. That was stupid of me. Break that. And let's venture across. And see what we can come up with. Doo-doo-doo. Something down there. This will save me from running across that field of possible giant holes. What's our map look like? Come on now. You held up once. But we got a village, it looks like, right up around the corner here. That might be our good starting point. Maybe we build off that little raft. Oh. Not raft. Little monument underwater. Alright, so this is a pretty big area. Pretty big village. Let's start at the end of town. Anything over in this area? Anything under these hay bales? No. Okay. This house get messed up? Door? Yep. Interesting. The basalt got this all messed up. Look at that. Okay. So, don't need that. Don't need that. That. Let's toss those out. Grab that. Okay. That was actually a pretty good haul. Anything else up here? Oh, a hidden one. Okay. What are we going to change out for the gold? I don't want to give up my spruce. Yeah, we'll go that route. Okay. And it looks like it might be nighttime already. So let's go ahead and throw our bed down real quick. And grab ourselves some sleep. There we go. Next building. Jeez. Go across the street. Open this one up. We got that leather. Cooked chicken wouldn't be too bad. Let's go ahead and grab the coal. Go upstairs. Open another one. Let's take that. And if we can find some string, we can get a backpack built. Okay, let's try this real quick. Okay, that's 3. Um, we need a little more, one more string, I believe. Yeah, we need 4 string to get this pulled off. Okay. One more cobweb or actual string, and we will be good to go. That was a nice chest. No cobwebs in here. Okay. What behind that? Okay, we got that one. Alright, and next house is which one? I think we just came from that way, so we're heading up this way. So let's keep on moving. Upstairs. Yep, we got a nice little stairs here. Drop down, back out the door. This one we just did. No, it's not. Okay, but that doesn't explain what I saw. And why I said no, it's not. It's gotta be a different room. Oh, okay, here we go. Alright, so, change that out. Guess we should grab a shovel. Crafting table, grab that. Open up our backpack, put that there. Go backpack, grab everything. There we go. Now we're starting fresh again, and we can put a couple of anvils there. How many? Okay, 1, 2, 3. Thank you. So I got any wood? Okay, well we can fix that. There's some wood that I can grab real close right here. Okay. Okay, grab those back, grab that back. Let's grab the second shovel just in case, and let's go and grab this iron. There we go. Alright, so that takes care of that house. This one's done. Now we just need to go up the hill here. Got a couple target blocks, 3 target blocks. Guess we'll take a bow. Got the cobwebs. There was the string we were looking for. Grab a flint, although we shouldn't need it. Hi, excuse me, I'm getting stuff here. Thank you. Pardon me, going back through. It's interesting. Okay. Back over here, up these stairs into this guy's house. Grab that, the bread. The emerald. Oh, this is a tall place. Nothing right here. So the boys really got what he's got. Destiny 5. Increase attack damage based on your fall distance. Okay. I guess that would go good with a mace. Let's grab that compass. Let's see if I can get that one. Negates the mining speed penalty for flying. Okay. Since they stack, we'll put them together. Hi. Dead bushes, nothing spectacular. I know during my testing I found 3 wither roses. Real quick, let's pull this out. Throw those in there. Get these ones. Go here. There's that block. Oh. Help is always a nice welcome. And the whole purpose for that, so if you don't know, is it helps make belts for the Create mod. That's those should be cooked kelp. Ah, 2 buckets. That's nice. Is that? I missed the spot to go down. Is that really the whole house? So is this bottom just empty? Are you serious? Okay. That looks like it. There we go. Hopper. This early on, that's I would say is pretty good since that's 5 iron. And wood isn't that big a deal. Yeah, it's just enchanting. It tells me we can probably get the head no problem. Okay, so we did these 2, that means we're headed up there next. We got a little one out of it. Hey, big guy. Oh, I see your hidden slash. Got a hidden stash over here. You guys are being sneaky with hiding your stuff. Alright, let's head on out. Let's just call. Oh, that's tire right in there. Wagons. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't wrong. This is a fairly big place. And there's still something up there. Yep, what's this? A hay golem. Nice. Excuse me, Mr. Beekeeper. There you go. Okay, don't come out. Oh, now you want to come out because I said don't come out, huh? Let's grab some of this coal real quick. Should be enough to get us cooking. Excuse me. Alright, onions, here we go. Your baby's jumping on the bed in there. They're gonna fall off and break their head. Never have too many buckets. Alright, and that's everything in this room. Okay. Alright, it looks like we just about got everything cleared. Let me just verify. Okay. Any more buildings up this way? Yep, another one right over here. Uh-oh. Go. And in here. Go. Lots of crafting. Skull. There it is. There's the upstairs. Anything hidden up here? There we go. Half century. Okay, and in here. Nice. Oh, don't need the carrot or that or that. There we go. It's always nice finding those chests that you can clean out completely. So it doesn't look like we've got, I don't know what all that's going to be in this create one, but this doesn't seem to be as helpful as the other one. The other one actually gave you mechanisms to actually craft with inside the villages, so that doesn't seem to be a thing here at this one. Okay, I did not go all the way up those stairs, so there's got to be more stairs, I think. Did I go all the way up here? Oh, I did. Okay. Didn't feel like I went all the way up. So it doesn't look like we're going to get the same type of help in this one as we did in the other one. Ooh. But we may have just found the first bit. This is which one? Orchard. There we go. We'll probably have to set up some kind of automation there, and then use creates trains to go through. Alright, so the map in general, this looks like a decent area we could work with. We're fairly close to that one. No reason to pop that out. Ooh. I don't remember seeing this. Makes me think I did not go through this place. Okay. As suspected, we did not. So did we actually check this one out then? Looks like that one we may have checked out. Yeah. Go ahead and sleep real quick, and then we'll go pick our spot. Do 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 do. North. We're headed north. Alright, we got some cows right there. With create, we could drill out a great big area and make it nice and flat for us if we want. So how flat it is not an issue, just kind of more open so we're not having to cut down. Ooh, we've got a giant cave below us, or maybe a cave system below us, right there. Let's see, what do we got? So we got some spruce right here. We got cherry blossoms. Pine, taiga. Wait a minute, what is that? It's just really uniform. Alright, so it's true. Okay. It's those ones. Alright, let's keep heading north and see what else we find. Not for sure here. I have built in a place like that before. It's not bad. Wonder how now they took the time to make sure that the flowers were working. Now, I don't know who did that, if it was the makers of the mod pack or the biomes creator that actually updated the system and got them all working. I mean, either way, it's really cool that they work now. There's a lot of rabbits here. Okay. Blue rose bush, nice. If we build here, we Hey Jennifer, how you doing? If we build here, we've got to deal with that darkness. Probably the reason I kind of want a nicer area. Let's go take over this island. Let's go turn this island into our place. Hanging in there. Just getting back to it again. got some sand, we got some gravel, and we'll be making them. So generally, other games I play are I play just about everything. The horror games just bore me, so I don't generally play those. But FPS shooters, so something like Gray Zone, I still enjoy. Tarkov used to be enjoyable before they made it more COD-like for all the COD babies. You know what, this will work. I think this area will work. I do enjoy a lot of these Minecraft ones. I enjoy Minecraft quite a bit because there's so much with the mod community. Huh? Just gonna clear cut a few trees. And then we can start getting to work. One last block, come on. No, I'm unable to work. My disabilities stop it. Alright, so let's figure right about here to call home. Alright, let's jump back in here. We got that built. Alright, so rope and nail used for placing hammocks. Okay. Hammocks can be good when you need that. Yep, there's that molten vent. Forgot about that iron. Crafting table. Good, set that wood back. Alright, so now we can do this. Just in case we need one. There we go. Okay. So now we got iron tools to get us going. Combat, the dodge roll R, better combat, which is nice because then you're not hitting a bunch of crap. Alright, so next we need to go and mine up a bunch. This could be the one downfall to this area. So let's start here. Go back one more. Go. andesite. No, I don't really need your artwork. I've always found artists to be a pain in the ass because they all feel that they should get to put their little detail into my work after I pay them for it. And I'm done with that whole work, that whole idea anymore. So grab the torches. Go back down. Where was it? Over here. We'll just keep digging down. Oh, there's some copper. Yep, that was bound to show up in the chat sooner or later. And Jennifer is the reason that is there. Alright, let's see here. Now, while it is nice having these torches light up as you go along, it can be dangerous because you can wind up going a lot further than you were anticipating without lighting up the area. But for now, let's call that good. Let's come up here and grab all this coal. And out of the hole we come. There we go. Back over to here. There we go. Done there. Grab that in and out. Go. Alright, now let's take a look here. Oh, and a copper, okay. So that's up next. So it's supplementaries in here. I always forget the name of it. I gotta look through it. I at least remember what mod it's in. Yep, there we go. We've got one leather. Right, let's go see if we can't find another leather. Usually, 4 rabbit. So what we'll do is we'll swim back over here. We'll get into one of these crates over here where the we'll have to remove that here in a minute. We'll get into one of these crates over here and get the carrots out and attract all the remove that one. There we go. Alright, carrots. Okay, bunnies. I bet that knife would do better. The bunny. Hey, bunny. Oh, look at that. We got meat and the well, that's a pain in the butt. I only have half the rabbit hides I need now. Alright, there's some cows right on the other side of this crevasse. The knife should help me get these a little better. No. Oh, we got what we needed, so let's not kill off the cow population yet. We can turn them into a constant food source. Alright. What if I hit the roll in water? Nothing. Okay. Alright, so let's head on over here. I say alright a lot. Take that out, throw that in. Go, and now I need to take one of these, a stick, put it right here and power that up, and now that is cooking faster, as you can see from the arrow going across now, which is good. That completes that. Smashing bits. Supplementaries. I'm actually surprised supplementaries they don't push that anymore. Because and that's one of the better parts of their entire system, is this the bellows. It speeds up early game stuff like this very quickly, very nicely. The other one I actually like about them is the cog block. You get 6 of them for this, and you can make redstone go around corners and steps, and it just is straight up with ease. Alright, so let's put that there. Put that there. Next up on our list, iron, yep. This pack food is fundamentally not just for survival, but for permanent health progression. I do like this little one. Carrot and a book. I got the carrot and I passed up a lot of books, so we're going to have to make one, it looks like. I don't even remember how to make a book. Book. Free paper. Canvas. Yep. The rest of this will slowly get knocked down as we put in stuff. A lawn defender, huh? Yeah, I thought you could just plant these, but I guess not. Now the book requires just one of those and some paper. We're not going to be foolish and give up all of our good stuff. So that'll take a moment to get that up and going. Unless we can find something else around here. Oh, customized area. You can see one pickaxe. Interesting. I thought this was a nice little tree. But I was wrong. Okay. Oh, there's some more sugar cane. First song was up screaming right there, you fool. Look. Open your eyes. Wild flax. So it's nice. What we'll do is we'll go ahead and pull this out. Right now. This up in there, and here. food back out. Maybe normal template. Move that up. Okay, now, grab this sugar thing. Cool. Mix, and now flax seeds. We're going to plant some beetroot. Plant some of that. And plant some of that. This doesn't. No, okay. There we go. Alright, so that takes care of that. And this is what we look like here. We've got 3 foods eaten so far. We need 20 for the first heart. Excellent. We will store that right there. Next up on our list. There's a new item. Where did I put it? This one. Compost. We need some bone meal. Trying to think of how to do the bone meal. Bone meal may take a little bit of time to get there. Clay, that's going to be a fairly easy one to get once we find it. Sand. Gravel. Clay may be a little more difficult. With a couple of doors. I think I played one mod that had peat moss in it. Recipe. Wow, okay. That's all gravel down there. Hey, Dolphin, can you give me a ride? Thank you. There's some. we'll leave that door there so that we know where we're at. That should be a nice little chunk of clay. Hello, Trup. And pick up half a stack. And then the tree. I will say that is one thing I do miss, but there is automation for all this, so it's not too bad, I suppose. There's the vein miner. It is in this pack, it just requires specific ways to get it. I think it's a enchantment to go on the item. Okay. Anyway. This, finish this one off. I know we got sticks, don't we? Oh, we don't have sticks. Color me shocked. The iron. And actually, let's change that so that we can cook with these. And I'll show the next step to the secret to that one. Cabbage will be a big one for us. Cabbage and carrots will be able to blend together for some decent food. Let's see here. That's done. That's done. What are you saying I've cleared? Oh, this. Something in these. Okay. The sack, the wrench. Anyway, need a wooden spoon. A wooden spoon, that's what we need. Wooden shovel. 2 brick. And we need 5 more iron. Now if we take this over here, set that away. There we go, that'll take care of that. We got any more raws? Nope. More raw ore over there. Okay, how else do we want to go about this? Put that in there, put that in there. There's a bunch of foods to eat. We need that bowl right now. Put that there and there. Okay. Decorations, okay. Oh. Diamonds, I'll pick them up. Well, that's so expensive right now for us. But that will be a nice addition soon. So the markets, planks, logs, and red wool. Do I have any more wool that I can dye red? No. So we're probably going to have to go get some wool. Right, let's go get some wool. Build ourselves a boat real quick. Okay, so now the boat is what we want to build. Check this house for what else is over here. I'm pretty sure I saw cabbage, which will be good for us. Okay, that takes care of cabbage. Grab all the carrots. It's all pumpkin in there. Smoker. Just gonna take the smoker. Oh, look at that. Cutting board. Alright, let's go along the sideline here. Look for our where is this thing underwater? Just a portion of it. Okay, there's the lambs. Oh, I need a wool. We're also going to need red dye. Which I think I have the red at the house. Because I remember to grab the big red Rose. I could have sworn that was just wool on the ground. Thank you. Cows. Can cows be quick? No. But we did just find another vent. Concite. Let's go and get this one taken care of. And I think that's everything that we need right now. No, we still need some red flowers. Just in case I'm wrong about having it there. Grab a little bit of each. Little carrots. Wow. I didn't think this would be that hard. Huh. Alright, we're gonna head back, see if I grab that rose like I think I did. To check and see what's going on. What are these, by the way? Weeping milk cat. Okay. Where did my boat go? I'm going to wind up with boats scattered everywhere. Alright. Ow. Okay. That one gets turned into dye. Okay. Now we can make this. And he gets to have wet feet. What all we got in here? Brimson Nectar. Knowledge. Cinder Skull Collar. Gaming Console. Sigils. This dude's got a lot of stuff. Structure maps. Nice, okay. Boss tokens. Oh, okay. Engineer tokens. Okay, now we're talking. Operator. Operator. Oh, there we go. The apprentice. Mechanical extruder. Okay. Anyway, we got that. Finding structures with maps. So give me 10 paper. It is a blocky world. Step into the pixelated past with the Game Disc mod, a retro gaming console you can buy from market, and use inside Minecraft power-up. Pick a game and relive the classic. Okay, we're not too worried about that. Apotheosis has been extensively rebalanced to deliver a fairer and more polished gameplay experience. Gems and affixes now serve as small progression bonuses rather than overpowered stat boosts, making the system feel more controlled and rewarding. Apotheotic enchantments and their associated items have been disabled. Instead, enchantment progression is now handled through Create Enchantment Industry, which provides a more immersive and balanced path. The world tier system has also been reworked. Press Ctrl-T to open the tier menu. This is required to use the reforging table. By default, the world starts in the Haven tier and shifts to Pinnacle after defeating the Ender Dragon. Just skip the tutorial and ignore the rest. You won't need to interact with the menu again. To begin acquiring Apotheosis gems and materials, start battling Tier 2 bosses and beyond. The higher the tier, the greater the rewards. For a complete guide on boss progression, check out the Adventure Quest chapter. Okay. Enchantment removal. These enchantments have been removed for balancing reasons. Boon of Earth, Scavenger, and Capture. I suppose that was probably... Oh, wow, that's expensive. Alright, so... Order of Engineers. Seal of Apprentice. Complete tasks, earn seals, and climb the ranks of engineers. You have been chosen as a novice engineer, beginning your journey toward mastery of Create. The Order of Engineers is an ancient society dedicated to the secrets of automation, precision, and innovation. Excuse me, just a lot of saliva built up in my mouth. To advance through its ranks, you must demonstrate your dedication, creativity, and resourcefulness by tackling tasks of increased complexity. Your first assignment will be modest, gathering resources, harvesting crops, but each completed task is essential gear turning within the grand machine of progress. Successfully finishing these initial tasks will open doors to even greater wonders of automation. The Order recognizes 3 ranks: Apprentice, Operator, and Master Engineer. You begin at Apprentice with 15 tasks ahead of you. Each completed task grants a seal of the representing rank, and completing all 15 tasks unlocks a repeatable task, allowing you to earn infinite amount of seals. These seals are used in the market for unique rewards. Okay. It just gives us that. Okay. We need another book. Okay. Oh, there's white dye. And that's white dye. Okay. And let's come over here. Plant the cabbage. There we go. Alright, so now, I do need more iron. Check something here real quick. $49. So Y49 is how far down we got to dig before we start thinking about digging outwards and strip mining for anything. But let's see here. That's the order of engineers. Create molten vent. Okay. Storage. Okay, so this is what we're dealing with for storage. Okay. Collectibles, others, immersive aircraft, Nolan overhaul. It feels a lot like it's just creating lots of foods at first. You can repeat as many times as you want repeatable quests. Okay. So kelp rolls. We're gonna have to find rice also. Whew, someone just smoked one out here. Rice. Okay, so where are we gonna find rice? Alright, so let's start with another one that maybe we can work on right now. So the cabbage rolls we can actually work on. Potatoes, carrots, right? Yeah, carrots. Where's those other carrots? It's one, there they are. Okay. Let's see here. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. That's all the further we can go back. Now, can I? No. What all that comes in a slab? Looks like we're doing some. I don't want to use those. Oh, basalt. Can we do slabs in basalt? No. This would be cobble for now. Go back one more. Break these slabs. There we go. Now we won't be trampling our own crops, which is ideally what we want. Come over here. You know what? We can actually drop this back one more. Place these across there. There we go. And up we go. Alright. O's mad. go. Small little farm to get us started. Let's go ahead and do cabbage here, and then we'll do wheat there, and there. Okay, that should take care of that. Biomass pellets. Seed oil. Torch flowers, wheat seed. Okay, that's actually fairly easy to get a hold of. Wow. Okay. We run a stripped log through here. Okay. Molten mints are renewable. Okay. I need an apprentice token for that. Okay. And then this, okay, so gold, iron, that's the crimsite. Which is 300 meters away. I've got to actually look in, we're going to have to look into that to see how those are put together. What else we got going on here? And then we got all of the enchanting. Kind of want to go back to the other one. They tried to make this easy enough that it's kind of lacks a bit of no, it'll work. Let's grab a second iron pickaxe. Okay, copycat cogwheels. Okay, interesting. Okay. Where'd my blocks go? Let's see if we need those. Not my bread. We don't need that. Jeez. That doesn't even account for the water. Speaking of, where are my buckets? Wood, there it is. Alright, let's drop down into the caves, into our cave. And we need to go below 49, so we'll go down to like 40. Lights. Book. Two more to go, and then we'll have this recipe complete. No, don't see it. So the bag's going to be the only way. Okay. Right there. Around. Task screen. Okay. Task screen configurator. Sneak right click a task screen block and find. Draw text shadow. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I'll get into that. One more food down. Alright, let's head into the caves. It's got plenty of lights. Oh, we're plenty deep enough to just keep going down. By digging this deep, when we get down to the bottom, we can make stairs to come back up, so we can run up and down a lot easier. Granted, I don't see that being a thing for very long. it does not replace, at least with just something else. Iron. Let's find out what good levels we got here. Negative 35, 18. Alright, so if we start strip mining, brimstone slag. Definitely have enough materials to help us out. Shit. There we go. Alright, let's go ahead and start punching holes this way. Now, I don't know if this mod has updated ores where the ores can show up in granite and diorite, so that'll be interesting to see. There's andesite. We may have to craft do some crafting down here to make another pickaxe. The good news is we got plenty of zinc that we can keep going with. Copper. We may start using copper first before zinc. Now that copper actually exists, it kind of, I think, where it kind of replaces the zinc, but it is nice to have in case you don't have it. Now, in case you're wondering why I mine this way, this block right here, I know what it is. I don't have to see it. I can see that block. I can see that block. I can't see what's just right here on this other side, but I take that chance. I can mine this out, and if something spawns in there, it's not that big a deal. It's locked in there. It can't get out unless it's a baby zombie. than I do every 4. When I find what I'm looking for, I actually just mine up to it and then mine around it. Well, real quick, let's go ahead and take this. It's quite a bit of iron. And now we can take... Ooh, gotta remember to bring that. Get the copper going, and we'll use copper for now since that's about the same. But I will be right back. I'm gonna go use the restroom and grab a fresh drink. I will see you guys here in just a bit, and when I get back, this should be done, and we'll be ready to move on. See you guys here in just a bit. All right. There we go. We'll let that cook down, and we'll grab back out whatever it is, whatever's left over. While that cooks down, let's see here. We'll just go ahead and mine out. So cobble's not that big a deal. We can get that fairly easy. Okay. could do this one. Oh. Okay. Maybe we should be doing upwards also. Nice. Now we're finding a bit of iron. That'll help us get started. Okay, a little bit of water right there, not that big a deal. Okay, how about right here? Anything up here? Nope. Let's see here. Doo-doo. Nope. Nope. Let's see here. Come on. Give me something. Give me something. It's just got to be mined with diamond or something. Yep. Okay, well. Okay. We'll slowly get through this. All right, now 1, 2, 3, 4. After that one time, I might as well do it this way now. All right, so even having the same one in there doesn't matter. This is number 3, number 4. Oh! You don't like me, you just had to, you didn't have to shoot me, you just had to say so. Okay. I'm still curious as to whether or not, because we're finding it on the outskirts of it, but not in it. So I don't think that the copper or the ores themselves show up in stuff like diorite and granite and such. this way. Oh, there's some gold. And we go back up. I think that's enough to convince me to check around. I mean, it does give us more options on where stuff might be spawning. We get to view more, so... So much diorite. I'd like to find one more vein. I mean, we're finding lots of copper. I guess that's good. And I did just say one more vein. I think we can probably start making things happen here pretty quick. Water again. Okay, well, let's keep rolling. Yeah, I don't think it actually shows up in those. I'm not for sure I need this much copper for anything. As a matter of So we're going to call that good. Because I don't think we need any more copper. And iron we can actually get building. And we can run that cave down, this mining all the way down to the very bottom. That's what I was afraid of. Should have took I need a sleeping bag, that way I can take it with me so I can sleep before going up. I don't know. He's up top or down below, he'll just spawn soon anyway. Alright, let's go and throw that in there. Lots of copper. So, oh, I don't know what that was. So let's think here for a second. We need to set up is that all these are for, is building this stuff? Okay, that's all these are for, is building those. Here we are. Here's the create section. Does this one not count? Oh, I gotta start here. Stress units, yeah, we know about that stuff. Rotate RPMs. Toolbox. What we'll do is we'll start getting a basic, we'll get a small workstation up and running. What else we need? I don't think we're going to need belts yet. Need that cowhide. Where did that go? There we go. Toolbox. Time for some more storage for now. Okay, so that can go away, that can go away, that can go away. Quest done, complete. I'm almost certain I had one left over. Yep, right there. There we go. Oh, wool. Okay. wool is an option. I'll put that in there. Let's grab out a wool. Sticks. Alright, so now we got that. Put that there for right now. Some stone. Okay. Cool. Brick. And a campfire. Okay, we gotta. Really don't want to grow all this birch. This I can work with. Shovel, axe. To bring that down, we are probably going to have to wait. But we can get, I guess. Let's go find some other types of wood. Who's that? There we go. Go. Ow. We got an abandoned house. Pumpkin burrow. Place taken over by these things? Was that the creator's way of saying this stuff's safe? Oh. I can't talk with you guys. What are you? Can I talk with you? No. I really don't want to go around killing your family. Oh, well, we got an iron golem. This seems like a pretty useless building. Nothing here. can't trade with them. They apparently have no loot. We got an oak sapling, so that's good. Alright, there's a few oak saplings. This village is pretty much useless to us. Shrub. Oh, squid. Ow. And let's boogie on back. Boogity boogity boogity. Let's go racing. Alright. There we go. Lots of sticks. Yeah, it's good for that at least. Put that in there. Let's plant some oak around here. Put that right there. There. Are these all just that much too tall all the time? Come on, hurry up. I'm busting a bit. Alright, that takes care of all that. Alright, now back to what we were working on. carrots, flax. Look at the hoe. And we will start the wheat here. We start growing that out. I think there are wheat seeds around here somewhere. There's a few more. Alright. Now if we throw that in there and that in there, that'll cook us up some cabbage rolls. Take a little bit of damage here. These foods ate real quick. There we go. And now we'll have some more cabbage rolls here to work with as we go along. Okay. That takes care of that. Okay, so this is all our basic farms here. One of the most basic farms is a kelp farm. To have a healthy supply of kelp to make mechanical belts. First you want to make a circle. For this example will be a circle of 7 blocks by 7 blocks made of sand. Okay. This is quite interesting the way they're teaching it. Looks like they used a little more than you need to, but yeah. Don't need to make a large one. Something here real quick. So this type of stuff up here. So if it creates, so there's my gears which are in here. Alright, so create escalated. Walkways. The walkway steps are placed similar to mechanical belts. Place two shafts a distance apart and then right-click one shaft with walkway steps, followed by the other shaft to create the walkway. Additional shafts can be added to the walkway, just like mechanical belts. Okay, so that's interesting. Let's go and ponder that. I like the idea of the escalators. That's pretty cool. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so just like belts, they can be dyed. That's good. Handrails can be added. Interesting. Okay. Okay, that's cool. Interesting. Ugh, excuse me. So, I think that's where we're going to wrap up for today. Take it a little easy today. We'll be back here tomorrow for more. Again, if you want to catch the VOD, head on over to YouTube and you'll find it there. You guys be safe. I will see you tomorrow. Have a great day. Take it easy. Peace out.